Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Aries. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Aries. Now Aries, bottom of the deck, we got 7 of Cups. Now, I ain't gonna go right to the razzle dazzle, but what I'm gonna say is you may have options, right? This can also speak of options. This can speak of wishful thinking, a lot of different emotional investments, you know. It just seems like somebody got a lot going on right now. You know, I don't know. I'm even hearing that some may be spreading themselves thin, you know. But yeah, so first card out, we have a King of Wands. 4 Wands came out with the King of Wands. So there may be some type of conflict right now going on with the King of Wands. Yeah, this may be somebody who you live in a home with, or it's some type of home life, community energy. Either way it goes, you know, when it comes to this celebration, like, it's actually conflict. Yeah. And we have 8 of Wands here in the reverse. So with this 8 of Wands in the reverse, this speaks of delays, you know, something being slowed down, something being sent back to an individual. Yeah, something ended. Something may have ended with some type of rapid response or some type of communication. There may have even been some type of trips or something that somebody took, you know, and it more so has to be put on the back burner right now. We got the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups speaks of like a surprise, you know what I mean? A epiphany, a dream. There was some type of communication. Yeah. As well too, because with this Ace of Swords speaks of like the truth. It speaks of wisdom. It speaks of somebody having, you know, a mental breakthrough or whatnot. Yeah. Okay. And you got a King of Pentacles in a reverse. So this King of Pentacles in a reverse is somebody who's greedy. You may have mental clarity. You may have communicated something about somebody overdoing something. You know, somebody not being grounded, you know. Shit, somebody may even be broke. Shit. And you got the Strength card here. So with this Strength card, you know, I'm getting more so the persuasion end of it. Because, you know, this speaks of somebody being a natural leader, somebody being brave, somebody being courageous. Yeah. But when it comes to this Ten of Cups, see, it's something with somebody being dishonest, you know, when it comes to their support circle, when it comes to their family, friends, these loved ones, whatever harmonious energy this is. Somebody is able to persuade another person, you know, that it's a 10 of Cups situation, but it's a lie. It's a lie. 7 of Cups, illusions. A lot of options. Remember I said that somebody spreading themselves thin. It's what's going on? Who is this King of Wands here? We got Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this King of Wands is somebody who's indecisive. This King of Wands does not know which decision to make when it comes to this conflict. This is somebody who's up for the challenges, but it's like, damn, you know what I mean? They don't know which way to go. What's going on with this? What's this conflict regarding? Yeah, Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands speaks of, you know, somebody being passionate, somebody rushing in, taking some type of fearless action, doing something in haste. And now they done sent their ass on a merry-go-round because it caused some type of delays for them. Yeah. You got 9 of Swords here. So it's something about somebody recovering from some type of painful ending or some type of betrayal. Yeah, some type of dishonest energy. It's even giving me backstabbing energy. Yeah, when it came to this conflict, somebody was trying to do something, like put an end to something. It's really giving me like a once and for all. But they actually surprised. What they surprised about? What they surprised about? You got this Lovers dynamic. So it's giving that you may be in some type of harmonious energy, this kindred energy. You know, it's something with you uniting with your higher and your lower self. And again, you receiving some type of messages, you know, some type of intuitive downloads, or, you know, intuitive creative messages. Yeah. And with this Two of Wands, it's something that you're taking actually action on. It's something about you viewing a situation for the work that has to be done. You planning, planning to expand. Yeah, explore other endeavors or something like that. Somebody may have been researching something about some type of lover's dynamic or something like that too, this kindred energy that you in. Yep. And with this Eight of Swords, you release yourself from some type of mental entrapment that you may have been bound in. It was some type of hidden illusion when it came to somebody's strength. Yeah. They wasn't as strong as you thought they was. What's going on, sis? Six of Wands. Yeah. So it's something about, you know, somebody being strong or appearing strong mainly just for the support of their peers or something like that. It's really given, though, you releasing yourself from this mental entrapment, this illusion, you know what I mean? And you receiving some type of public recognition as well, too, when it comes to you getting your dreams met. It seems like this is making somebody else paranoid. Yeah, because they had convinced others around them that something else was taking place. See, Ace of Cups. And you got a brand new beginning here. Something about your cup overflowing. Yeah, something about you being paraded. It has a lot to do with the action that you are taking in the public eye. It's something about the protection that you have, the resources that you have, the lessons that you have learned. It's burdening somebody, weighing somebody down with this new beginning. So what's going on with this? You got Three of Wands in a reverse. So somebody lacks foresight. That's why they don't know which direction to go in. This King of Wands. And you got a difficult decision that has to be made, but somebody is in two different minds. They're not exactly making a decision. They're at a stalemate because they don't know. It's giving me that somebody does not want to make the wrong decision. It's more so what they're thinking. So they're avoiding making a decision at all. Because, see, somebody was invested in some type of toxic-ass lovers. They was invested in having another individual in some type of stronghold. But it seemed like they really didn't receive anything when, you know, they're viewing the situation for the bigger picture. It's like something ain't balancing out, you know, with this Two of Pentacles. Something seems like it's going to be a lot to keep up with. It's also something with somebody exploring or researching like the darker side, you know, of like knowledge of spirituality or something like that is what I'm hearing. Four of Pentacles. And see, somebody is holding on to whatever this research is, but it's like they on bullshit. Like somebody is, it's not fair. Like they're being unfair or something like that. Somebody got something that belonged to another person, too, that they holding on to. Yeah. You got Seven of Swords right here. So with this Seven of Swords right here, it's like somebody is holding on to some type of secrets or something like that. When they know they need to come clean, they holding on to it. And it seems like it's haunting them. You know what I mean? It's really fucking with a mental type energy. Because with this Queen of Cups energy, it's something that you're able to see. It's something about you being a healer, you being seen as a healer, you being able to see through the veil. It's also something about your intuition, the way that you feel. What's going on? You got some type of new contract or something like that. Yeah, when it comes to your position, your title. And you could see that somebody made a bad decision. With this Fool card in the reverse. Yep. Somebody made a bad decision in order to get their goals met. And now when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles, it's being illuminated. It's been a sudden change. Something is real chaotic when it comes to somebody's stability, their foundation, their security. What's going on with this? Yeah. See, so somebody needs help. They need you to give them something when it comes to, you know, this lack of foresight is giving this King of Wands energy. Somebody need another person to share with them, to be generous with them in order to get them out of this stalemate. Why? You got Wheel of Fortune. So this has something to do with karma. It has a lot to do with what somebody was invested in. you know, throughout life, these life cycles. Somebody was constantly doing some type of magician work, some type of spell work, or some type of toxic shit. Somebody was using what they had to get what they want, and it seemed like they still didn't get shit, so they must ain't had shit. Period. Ace of Pentacles. See, somebody was trying to manifest the opportunity, you know, something that they actually could live off of. Something, you know what I mean? Again, it has a lot to do with the bigger picture. Somebody wanted, like, some type of stability, some type of abundance, some type of finances or something like that to be given to them. And see, they was trying to manifest it because they lacked the motivation to go out there and get this shit, you know? And they trying to hold on to these secrets. But again, you already know what it is. Ten of Pentacles, see? They're trying to hold on to some type of stability or something like that that came along with this star energy that they was connected to. It's something about you being very enlightened, something about you being seen as some type of faith token, a good omen or something like that. It has a lot to do with what you nurture in, what you pour into. Something about you being your authentic self. Yeah. And see, you got Hierophant in the reverse. See, somebody is violating spiritual law is what it is. When it comes to this healer. Yeah, somebody is being a hypocrite is what it is. They doing shit to people that they don't want nobody to do to them. And that's why they doing it in secrecy. You got a Page of Pentacles sideways with a Queen of Wands here. Okay. So it's something about, you know, an opportunity. Somebody giving an opportunity or some type of routine or something like that. Hold on. Okay, so it was an opportunity that was gifted to you, but it was hidden. It had a lot to do with your routine. You showing up even when nobody was looking. With this Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's something with somebody wanting to compete with you. People wanting to compete with you. Like, repeatedly. I don't know why I wanted to put a C in front of that. Competedly type shit. They wanted to compete with you though, baby. Goddamn, got me making up words. Wanted to compete with you competedly. You hear me? What's going on with this Six of Pentacles energy? You got Five of Swords. See, somebody want another person to give to them, but it seems like they simply reaping what they have sown, you know, when it comes to them being in some type of position of mentally manipulating people over time or something like that. It's something, again, where somebody felt like they had got away with doing shit, but now it's like it's a turn of events. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's very jealous-hearted, very envious, you know, when it comes to their spirit. Like, very determined to win at all costs. They don't give a fuck. That's why they didn't care about doing that spell work. But that's also why this karma is being lit up the way it is for them. Somebody getting some type of strong karma or something like that. It has a lot to do with them being okay, them being happy, them being filled with joy. All is well as long as they was in this magician energy. Give me more with this magician. That was a star card that jumped too. Six of Cups, see? It's something about you being gullible, you giving them this opportunity. It has a lot to do with your emotions, your love. It's making me feel like, see, so you High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, High Priest status type energy. Again, masculine or feminine. You know, and this person wanted you to, okay, first of all, with being the Empress, Emperor, you have to embody all of the queens, kings in the deck, right? Somebody wanted you to give them, like, pieces out of your shit so that you wouldn't be able to equal up to what you were supposed to equal up to with this Six of Cups, this love offer. It has a lot to do with you being able to promote them. But see, if you able to promote them and you the motherfucking boss, you the company owner, you the CEO, you know what I mean? And how the fuck they gonna compete with you for an opportunity that they needed you to give to them? That shit didn't even make no motherfucking sense. They played themselves. That foundation is yours. That security is yours. That protection is yours. Ain't shit they could do about that. And now they seeing that as they watch you walk away. As they watch you leave their ass with the baggage that they had. It's something about, you know, somebody finding different ways of communicating. They was in your spiritual vault type shit. Sleeping next to you, picking your motherfucking brain type energy. And now it's some type of heartbreak. Yep, sorrow. Somebody was in denial that they was breaking spiritual law in their mind, You know, they was doing what the fuck they was supposed to do, what they was being told to do. But see, the thing is, this person wasn't balanced enough to decipher them voices. They didn't know who the fuck was talking to them, telling them to do what they was doing when they was doing the fuck shit that they were doing. And that's why they in this motherfucking tower right here. What Kanye say? When you up, it all falls down type shit. Somebody is in despair. They feeling haunted, hopeless. You know what I mean? It's been a sudden change to the action that they able to take. 7 of Wands. Got a whole lot of challenges because you defending yourself. Know how to defend yourself. Know when to defend yourself, baby. You stable. That's the problem. You stable. It's something about you taking action, using your perception. You see things differently than how you seen them before. Therefore, the moves that you're busting ain't nothing like what the ones you was doing before. And when it comes to you being in this Queen of Pentacles status, King of Pentacles status, whatever, baby, you completely satisfied with reaching your goals and your achievements with laying this shit down. You done completely stepped back and left a person to handle their own shit. You protecting yourself, and now they paranoid because they imbalanced. Got a whole lot of shit going on with this moon card, all this hidden energy where they was making offerings to this motherfucking entity, Earth. Hey, they was trying to offer up an Earth Angel, long story short. And that's just gonna be that. We're gonna leave that right there, Aries. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just stay the fuck out the way, you know? And that was your read.